guys, welcome to a special extra Big Brother 19 chat.
Was it extra?
It was.
Oh my goodness.
It's the Battleback.
Or episode 12. Or Second Chance Loserville.
Oh, Julie got a second chance to wow us with another outfit this week too.
And boy did she ever.
I didn't think we could get any better than the jeans and the peace necklace, but we did.
Yeah. She was wearing a pink straitjacket.
I can't tell if it was pink or red. I'm not sure.
I think it was pink.
I need to adjust my TV screen. I just can't wait to see what Will Huser does with
My
this.
cat's taking a dump right now. It was so bad.
No!
You hear him? All right.
Anyway, this Battleback is going to be a little bit different.
It's a Battleback showdown in Evictionville.
Last year they faced off against each
Head to
other
head.
in the order that they were evicted, and then they just like
Feet Vic.
Outfit Vic came back.
Yeah.
Again and again.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, this time you have to win 3 competitions to make it back in. The first 2 are against your fellow evictees. The third one is against someone, a chosen competitor from the house.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I love that.
I love the way they structured this.
Yeah, so this time the house gets to potentially block that person from coming back in.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It would have been even better if they had voted and had somebody have to swap. How
That would be
amazing
so
would that
messed
have
up.
been?
That would be so messed up.
I love that. All right, so the top 2 move on from this first competition.
Yeah, so all 4 are competing in this first one. You got Cameron, what's her face? Jillian. Sorry. Dominique and Cody.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a ball maze. It was very Survivor-y.
It did feel Survivor-y.
It was a very long ball maze. You know, in Survivor they would have had a short one because the competitions are shorter. I think they would have.
I don't know. But you don't want to drop your balls.
No.
So yeah, so all 4 were facing off against each other, and it was kind of tricky because it looked like the pulley system was the opposite of what you would think.
Yeah.
So once you can get past that, it should be okay.
Jumpville.
But there was definitely a learning curve here.
Yeah. Jillian and Cameron, they both had to start over. They dropped their balls.
Dominique was going very slowly.
Kind of a failure to launch.
Woo! She was just like...
Well, Cody was going slow too, but he was
making progress.
He was slow and steady. He made this comp his bitch. I know. That cat is digging a freaking hole to China to take a dump in there.
Oh my god. Was there any doubt though that Cody was going to be moving on easily?
I knew.
Come on.
This was set up to get him back in the house.
No, he's just like way above everybody else competitions wise.
Yeah, but I mean this competition was his forte.
I guess.
Was his Will forte.
Yeah, so Cody was the first one to finish. He moved on. So
I was a little surprised that Dominique...
I thought she was going to be better.
Did not take the second place in that competition.
I know. I was like, damn, girl, you're an engineer. But I guess she's not one of those engineers.
It wasn't
like
a nuclear maze.
Yeah.
It was a ball maze.
Yeah. So there was no chance for Jillian. It just wasn't happening. And then Cameron ended up pulling it out. He was the second one to finish, so he moved on with Cody.
Well, he was really jazzed about that. He was really chatting it up with Cody, and Cody was just like...
Well, remember when like everybody came out one by one and they were all like, woo, let's go, let's get this party started. And Cody comes out and he's just like...
Yeah, that was amazing.
Ready.
Alright, so Cody and Cameron are going head to head, and this is another Survivor type
yeah, with the catapult.
Had a catapult with balls. You had to knock down 10 panels out of a billboard. It wasn't as easy as it looked.
No, definitely not. None of these challenges are as easy as they look.
There was also a learning curve to it. Cody at first was really trying to launch that thing as hard as possible.
He had no control over it, so it was just like...
So he figured out that if you just lob it, it'll take it out, right?
Yeah, but it took him a while to figure that out, so Cameron had a pretty decent lead in this challenge.
Well, I think he was 2 ahead. He had 7 and Cody had 5 maybe.
Was it even that close? I don't know. It seemed like he had a pretty big lead. But then once Cody figured that out, he starts catching up. Eventually he ties it up at 7.
I was really getting pissed because I hate when people are overconfident. And Cameron was like, I got this in the bag.
I say he was overconfident. I would say he was...
What would you call that?
Like, normal? I don't know. Regular confident?
I got this figured out. I think it's in the bag.
Damn! All right.
That's what I saw.
Well, anyway, Cody ended up taking the lead, and he won.
Yeah.
Cameron kind of choked there.
He had an amazing come-from-behind victory.
Don't call it a comeback. But do, because he came back.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Now...
Cody won Loserville.
Right.
So now he gets to choose which of the 2 games he's going to face off somebody from the house again.
Right. Just because he's the Battleback champion doesn't necessarily mean he's going back into the house. He's got to face off against one of these other jamokes.
And if he does not win, he's going home. You're going home!
Yeah. So he gets to pick which competition they're going to do. He can pick between the maze or the billboard, but Julie said it's going to be a little bit different this time.
It's going to be a different maze, and the billboard's going to be spinning.
Oh.
I would have picked the billboard.
So Cody was like, nope. He was like, maze race. Maze race.
The new maze had a lot more holes in it. It looked like.
I feel like he made the right choice though, because I think it was a lot easier to adapt to the catapult than it would be to adapt to this maze.
Right.
So like, even though it was a different maze, I think Cody went in with a huge advantage, having already figured out the pulley system.
Of course.
You could tell they want this person to come back.
Yeah.
Right? They want this person to come back.
Julie checked in with the house and she's like, surprise kids, someone's coming back, and I'm not going to tell you who.
Yeah, of course Jessica's like...
And of course Mark's like...
He's freaking out. Everybody knows
and
it's
Josh
probably going to be Cody.
Freaking out. And yeah.
They are shook.
They are crapping bricks in their tiny diapers.
Mm-hmm.
So Julie reveals, y'all gonna have to vote.
Yeah, you got a chance to block this. You get to pick one person to represent all of you in this final competition.
Yeah.
And if they win, then the evicted person, the Battleback champ, will not be coming back into the house.
Right. So you have to go in the diary room and vote in secret for who you want to represent you.
Oh my god, this was so telling. You know everybody's gonna vote for Paul. The only reason that Paul didn't vote for Paul is because he wasn't allowed to.
Yeah, he voted for Alex. I'm a little bit disappointed that everybody voted for Paul.
Well, I mean, it just shows, like, everybody's like, Paul.
Yeah,
Paul.
I don't, I'm so over Paul right now.
I mean, though, in their defense, he is the only vet. And he is a good competitor.
You know what? There's other good competitors in the house, too. Alex would have been a great competitor.
I think Alex probably would have done well.
Cody.
Yeah.
But they did not know what the challenge was, so they
figured that Paul would be their best shot.
I know. I was excited for Paul to come back in the house. Now I'm just like...
This is just like The Bachelor.
Yeah.
You root for somebody when they're on the...
When they're the underdog?
When they're the, you know, one of the ones trying to get with the Bachelor or whatever, but then when they're the Bachelorette, you're just like, no. Sick of her!
Alright. Well, they all trot them out to the backyard. They still don't know who's competing, but they do. And they still don't know who they're competing against, but they do.
Yeah. Alright, so it's time to tell them what's up.
Cody comes out of a smoke cloud.
And Jessica's like,
She goes, rip!
Yeah, right? She's all,
it's a fairy tale.
I'm smelling my shirt sleeve. And everybody else is just like, oh my god.
Yeah, Mark needed diaper change. Josh needed diaper change.
Yeah, so Paul was like, alright, I knew that this was coming. Like, everybody knew that this was coming. So then they find out.
He went, rip!
They gave him a special Battleback shirt.
In extra small.
And it was time to compete. The maze race.
Isn't that funny that it's almost amazing race?
Oh! CBS. Alright, so anyway, it's time for the challenge. And Jessica's just watching this like, wow, this is a fairy tale. He walked out of the smoke.
Yeah. And they're both, they're both ignoring Julie and they're just looking at the maze to see, you know.
Well, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
Save yourself some time, damn.
Did you notice, though, in the beginning when Jillian came out, she was all like, and everybody else was looking at the maze?
Well.
Alright, so they start, and as predicted, Paul did not know how this thing works right away.
Cody went into this with the advantage, and it showed. He pretty much smoked Paul.
Yeah.
He beat him by a large margin. And
a large marge?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cody is back in the game.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Start up the feeds a day after the drama.
That is very annoying.
It is. Now everybody's all settled back into the house, and later on when the feeds come back on, it's...
This is like Big Brother Canada when they shut down the feeds for like 20 hours for competition and they come back with everybody asleep. But I'm so glad that Big Brother Canada is coming back.
Yeah, let's have a round of applause for Big Brother Canada.
Oh, that was so...
Marissa, what would we do without you?
Yeah, I'm so glad it's back. But anyway, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Are you excited to see Cody come back? I am, because I'm all about Team Fun Feeds.
What, you like to see makeout time?
I don't need to see that, but I love to see the drama.
Okay.
Don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So until next time,
Much love.